Here we go. The conversion kit has arrived. It consists of two standard type metal coil springs and two rear gas pressurized shock absorbers with bolts, bushings, nuts, a strut, bolt. And for the coil springs, it comes with top and bottom rubber isolators or insulators to keep it from making any noise, of course. And these are made by O'Ready company, and it's going to go into our machine here, which is similar to a very popular design. It's called the Ford Victoria. This model here is an upgrade. It's a Mercury, but it's an identical chassis and motor. The only difference is the spring rate on some of the cruisers were a little heavier rated. But for a passenger car, this is extremely correct. I think it's 140 spring rate instead of the 160s. So it'll give us the luxury ride we're looking for, and we'll never have to replace the airbags again because it won't have any. We're deleting the factory air suspension, at least for our ownership, which has been over a decade already, and probably be another decade, and then we may not be driving anymore, but that's irrelevant. What's irrelevant is that the air suspension failed again, and the rubber bags disintegrated literally, and it's very, very unfortunate design. But when you have a suspension system, it should last indefinitely, which we are talking about indefinitely, a 50-year span at least. So let's be realistic. We got this online. It's called a airbag to coil spring conversion kit, and it comes with two springs, two shocks, 4 isolators or insulators, nuts and bolts and bushings for everything. And the straps around the gas shocks are there because they are under shall we say, pressure. So once you cut those straps, you need to realize they're going to extend all the way to their maximum limitations. So the way I do it is I get the shock ready, I bolt the bottom part on, or you can bolt the bottom of the top part on, whichever you prefer, whichever is easiest. But once you cut that rubber or that band, you need to get ready to put the other end on very quickly. Otherwise, you have to use a tremendous amount of strength to compress the spring shock absorber. So if you can change a rear tire from the body of the car, and you're a little determined and have plenty of time, you can change the shock absorbers too. And depends on how much rust you have. I use Break Free. It's a kind of a rust product, and it works well. You just need to let it sit for a minute or two, and wear gloves so you don't cut your knuckles open like the old days. Anyway, that's all for now. Airbag to standard coil suspension, over and out.